Alright, now it's time for you to do the last one. And luckily for you, we got 3 postscripts. Oh wait, we'll not spoil the joke yet, but, we got 3 extra notes after the last one that you should read, kinda, sorta. Oh, my teeth. Anyway. Go ahead, sir.
Chapter 8, Epilogue.
Which is actually 10.
Oh, I was more curious and I was scared at the moment, so I ignored this little warning sign at the moment and walked over to Mei Ling. "Mommy," I asked her, "what does pregnant mean?" Mei Ling blushed, looked around, and I could tell that she was uneasy about the subject.
How is Babby formed?
"Well, young master," she awkwardly explained, "some people decide that want children, and pregnant is a step closer to have baby." I think I understood. So, when a woman is pregnant, she's going to have a baby later? Yes, that's exactly it. Mei Ling whispered enthusiastically, like was having an exclamation point. Young master's mother, pregnant in order to give birth to young masters. That was certainly enlightening, but I was curious with one more question. How does a woman become pregnant? I could tell from Mei Ling flushing and nervous jittering that this would be even harder to explain. "Well," she finally answered, "when couples love each other very much, they do something, and then pregnant, okay?"
Well, I think in actual Toho canon, a given Toho character would just parthenogenetically spawn a Yukari, and that's how they procreate, and the Yukari spawn into full-fledged human, yokai, whatever. Alright, you can continue. I mean parthenogenetically. Damn it, I botched the big fancy word. Parthenogenetically. Yes.
She patted me on the head and then set me off to bed. I was still curious about one more thing as I went to bed. What was this something Mei Ling spoke of? And what about the others? Some of them acted like they had babies with people they didn't like. I would sadly get my answer later that day. I heard an unusual amount of noise coming from the master bedroom. It was the sound of rusty springs and of what appeared to be high-pitched groaning.
Just be I was already making the motions behind you. Now, not that kind of behind you. I was rather oblique, but... Okay, fine, I'll do the groaning. Continue, damn it. I want people to be distracted. Don't be distracted, damn it.
It was keeping me awake, so I walked over to the master bedroom, where the noise was clearly sounded like Mei Ling, or someone, bouncing out of bed while groaning a lot. I knocked on the door, but I guess I was too quiet, and didn't hear my tiny fists against the hardwood, which reflects the Wikipedia of the door.
Wait, what? What's that? Hard...
It doesn't go with Wikipedia.
TheRightPros.com. Hardwood. Wait. Hardwood contractor block. What? Okay, I need to continue my point. Oh,
That happened. I finally lost patience and opened the door myself. What I saw would change my understanding of everything Mei Ling told me. there, on the bed. I cannot describe. But Julie and Nayland were naked, and I could hear Nayland groaning and moaning, as if she was badly hurt. I remembered that she groaned and screamed, and with Sakya grabbed her, squeezed her breast.
Oh, take a drink.
This reminded me all too much of that incident. Stop hurting Mommy, you fucking bitch! I shrieked at Julie. That was the first time in my life I actually used any swear words at all.
Wait. Oh, well, I'll go double check whether or not that's a plot hole.
Both of them turned back to look at me as my eyes became wet with tears, and then ran out of the room, crying like a helpless baby. Remilia, wait! I heard Nayland truly call after me, but I kept running, and then finally caught up with me. Don't worry, she put on the nightgown before chasing me.
Aww!
And tried to comfort me. Why is she hurting you, Mommy? Why? I asked, absolutely curious, yet weepy at the same time. Nayland held my arms, trying to calm me down. Don't worry, she wasn't hurting me, Nayland tried to assure me. He stared straight into my eyes. Remember when we were talking about pregnancy? And nodded. This is that something that I was talking about. It's okay, it's natural. Don't worry about me, young master. So this was it. Horrible pain was natural. It was some kind of necessary evil for love to exist. I believe at that moment I began to understand what was happening to my sister Flandre. The pain, the humiliation, the beatings, the suffering. This was what she believed love truly was. To some extent, it's how I came to view the concept of love.
Oh wait. No, I'll add the song and continue.
Later in life, me and my sister would be looked down upon for this. We would be cast down, looked upon as sadists and murderers. But that is a different story, with a different protagonist, who have different goals in mind. Remember this. Rape is not love, it is hate, it is destructive. If a U.S. president even one is capable of inflicting upon a person, depriving dignity, self-respect, possibly even life itself. Don't do it. I only wish that me and my sister realized, or rather, remembered this before Shirna was kidnapped. But as I said, that is a different story, told through different eyes. Yes. Postscript.
Yep, you gotta do it.
Postscript 1. Thank you, my readers, for suggesting that I write for a more mature audience, albeit indirectly. I actually felt more motivation to write this than I did with any episode of Dragon Ball Z. To me, Dragon Ball Z high school stories was kind of bland to start with. This seemed like any other teenage sellout story, but this had this had purpose. This had something I have been hoping to incorporate into a story for quite some time now. Again, thank you everybody.
Gratuitous rape!
You have inspired my fanfiction to obtain a direction and a purpose, so I dedicate this fanfiction to you.
Rape makes everything better!
Postscript 2. Next, that will be about Inuyasha, so that'll be cool.
Cool! Sit, boy! Oh wait, you're already sitting.
Postscript 3. Girlfriend Bomb Baggins is still fake. Ignore him. He is fake and stupid. I do not sleep with his best friend, even if she is nicer to me and is very pretty and way smarter than she is.
Apparently this best friend that she's talking about is Alice. I don't think it's the same Alice most Toho fans would think of, just a girl who is coincidentally named Alice. Let's just say she's inserting her personal life into the story. Something about some guy named Guilford von Baggins and her girlfriend to be Alice. Just don't worry about it. It's a running gag with this writer. Well, yeah, I think we can call it a running gag if Poe's law is fooling us. So, what do you think of that wonderful, wonderful, wonderful tale?
I mess it up. No, because we got Inuyasha the same.
I don't think Inuyasha. I don't think they're. Actually, I'm not going to look it up. You can go look it up if you want. I'm not going to try to find any Inuyasha pictures right now. Even though they probably exist in large amounts.
Probably.
My thoughts on this fic? Well, it's amazingly cheesy. It's like on the borderline between bad and good. Also, it's slightly cliche, which makes it more hilarious. One of my friends whom I showed this to, she said, "This is one of the funniest works about child abuse I've ever read." Gladly she didn't say, and that's saying a lot. I don't think there are that many stories out there about child abuse. Hopefully. Hopefully.
And then you have to put it over. All done, no blue. I will probably listen to the country every time again. Because that is a depressing song.
Yeah, that is probably the best course of action for you, and probably for me too. So, I am Steel the Human.
And I'm Robin.
And we just read Remilia and Flandre, Scarlet Pain by Talos Angel. And it was pretty crazy. Don't worry, she's written worse. She's written while drunk. Okay. I think we should sign out by now. Bye.